Hello, I am Abby Gardner, and today I will be teaching you all about the one and only Thomas Malthus. He was an English economist, and we're going to be talking about his theories on population growth and how he developed them and all that good stuff. So I hope you enjoy, and yeah. It all started during the Industrial Revolution. If you don't know what the Industrial Revolution is, it is basically the transition into new manufacturing processes. And yes, that's a car. And it happened during the 18th century. So anyway, back to what Thomas Malthus' theory actually said. He basically said population growth will always tend to outrun the food supply. In long terms, he said that an increase in population would eventually diminish the ability of the world to feed itself. Okay, so now I'm going to be drawing you guys a little graph showing growth in population and food supply. So if you take the time and the quantity, the blue shows population growth if unchecked. It's growing and it's always increasing in a short amount of time, while the red is food supply. As you can see, there wouldn't be enough food for the population. You're probably wondering what population checks are. Well, population checks are basically things that keep the population in check. So that would be like a decrease in birth rates and an increase in death rates. This would keep the population balanced. Let me just erase that. Okay, Thomas Malthus also observed something else. That's him observing this. The LDCs, for instance, Somalia, had an overpopulation. So they had a lot of kids, so they could obviously work on the farm and all that. But famines, if I'm saying that correctly, were frequently happening. So there's faster growing population, which means they were starving. Not really, but it wasn't enough food. Something else that Thomas Malthus observed, that the population grows in a geometric progression. That basically means, let me spell progression right, and that basically means 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and on. Obviously, it is growing fastly. While production, like crops and food and all that stuff, grows in a arithmetic progression. That basically means 1, 2, 3, 4, obviously, on and on. There wouldn't be enough food for the population. What Thomas Malthus didn't account for was the Green Revolution. The Green Revolution took place during the Third Agricultural Revolution, or around the 1930s. It produced seeds that could increase food production. I believe that's the next thing. Yields up to 8 times. It basically increased agricultural production, which means more food. There was new machinery, hybrid seeds, reorganization, and all of this resulted, like I just said, let me spell that correctly, it resulted in more food, which he didn't account for, but it happened. Thomas Malthus' theory of population growth was wrong. We would not run out of food based on the Green Revolution. Although he was right about population growing in an exponential rate and production growing in arithmetic rate. I hope you guys learned some more about Thomas Malthus and you understand more of what he did. Thank you so much. And once again, I am Abby Gardner from p.5. And I hope you enjoyed it. Didn't know how to spell enjoyed. Stupid. So I changed it to like it. And these are my references. Thank you.